Hi everyone, I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today I'm going to be showing you a really simple hack for combating makeup with dry skin. Guys, I just sweep my hair behind my ears because I always find that my hair gets in the way when I'm doing my makeup, so I just put them behind my ears. Essentially what this hack is to use a dewy setting mist as you go through your makeup routine, which will help you with avoiding patchiness and flakiness as the day goes on. I personally really love the Dewy Coconut Setting Mist by e.l.f. It's also super cheap and a little goes a long way. This setting mist is also composed of very hydrating ingredients, so you'll find as the day goes on, your skin will still feel comfortable and your makeup won't get patchy or dry. I discovered this hack a few days ago. I was doing my makeup routine and normally by the time I get to blush, my skin is very dry and it needs like a kind of a quick boost of moisturization. And so I grabbed the setting mist and I just sprayed it onto my skin, and it actually helped me so much, and my makeup just blended way quicker and it was a lot easier to get through my routine. What I like to do is I just like to shake it. And then I'll spray around 3 to 4 sprays. You can kind of play around with how much you like and what your skin reacts well to. Okay, so as you can see, my skin is nicely coated with the setting mist. You want to make sure you apply this right before you apply your base and right after your skin prep. So make sure you do your regular skin prep routine, whatever it is, and then go in with this right before you apply your base. What I like to use for my coverage of choice is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I know it's a few shades darker. I talked about that in the last video, but I'm just going to mix it with my concealer to brighten her up. And I'm kind of just going to like apply it right here. I don't like to apply makeup on my forehead. I'm not really a forehead makeup girl. It's just not my vibe. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply some concealer just to lighten this up a little bit because it's quite dark right now. As you can also see, my skin is still dewy and hydrated from the setting mist. It doesn't really set in until about a good 2 minutes after you've applied it. And I'm just going to start buffing it in. I might have to add more concealer, we'll see. But as you can see, my makeup just looks very dewy and my skin just looks like very radiant. I absolutely love this setting mist. It's really, really good. I'm going to show you like right here. I'll go like right there. And as you can see, the makeup is blending in super easily. It doesn't really take a lot of force. Yeah, definitely we'll probably have to add more concealer though. It's looking a bit darker on this side. So I'm all blended out now, and that only took about a good minute. This is a really great product for just speeding up that process, especially when you're in a rush. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply my concealer, and normally I don't need to apply more of the setting mist, but if you find that you do, you can always apply it. And then I'm just going to apply like a little bit of concealer on these areas. I used to really be into precise and small brushes for blending, but then I tried out like a bigger kind of foundation brush, and I find that this just speeds up the process and it's so much easier compared to using something very small and precise. So what I like to do is I kind of like let it sit for a minute and then I'll just kind of start blending, but as you can see, it's blending super easily and it's not getting patchy or clumping up. And again, if you do find that you need to apply more, feel free to. Also, the other thing that I really like is that it doesn't make my skin look overly dewy. It's just a very natural, moisturized glow. It's not like looking oily or anything. Doing this, you're basically just ensuring that your makeup is going to stay in place all day, because again, setting mist is for making sure that your makeup stays in place. I'll kind of just go like that. There we go. The goal for me when I'm doing my makeup, especially when it comes to coverage, is just for it to look like my skin but better. And so you can just see here that there's just a really nice natural glow. My skin doesn't feel dry or anything. Like, it's a really great little hack for us dry skinned people. Also, if you have oily skin and you're watching this, you can just do the same thing, but make sure you're using a matte setting spray to ensure that you get like the best results. Definitely would not recommend using a dewy setting spray if you have oily skin. Okay, so right around now is when I like to apply it again, just because I like to use cream blush. So I'm only going to spray one spray just because I find that 2 is too much, and then it can also move around your base. So make sure you're applying minimally when you're applying this right after you've done your base. There we go. That's like literally all you need, and it just re-moisturizes your skin so that it's prepped and ready for that cream blush. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go like that, and you're gonna see how easily it blends. I just like to use this blush brush, and I'll just kind of buff it out like that. Normally it takes me like a minute to blend it out just because my skin gets dry, but with this little hack, it blends out in a few seconds, so it's really nice. And then here's the other side too. Okay, so here is what it looks like, and then I always make sure to lock in any cream makeup with a powdered makeup product. I'm just going to be using some powdered blush right on top. So this is all I really need to do for my skin personally, because the rest are just powdered makeup products, and I find that this is just a really good moisturized base for my makeup. Of course, if you feel like you need to add more, do so, but make sure if you've already done your eyeshadow that you cover those eyes, or you close them, or you just do this after this. I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back to show you what the finished result looks like. Hi everyone, so I'm back and I finished my makeup look. I found that I didn't have to apply the setting mist again after the cream blush. That was the last time that I applied it. But my skin feels really comfortable and my makeup isn't getting patchy or caking or flaking up as it would when I wouldn't use this. I also have a blog post that I've written all about how to combat dry skin and makeup, so I'll link that below so that you can read that if you find that this helps but you need like a little extra push for your skin. I would definitely rate this a 10 out of 10. Definitely try it out, and I'll have my blog post about this too linked below if you want to read that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this helpful. It definitely works for me, so I hope that it works for you too. Have a great day. Bye.